Hey photographer, Jessica Whitaker here. In this video, I am teaching on client testimonials, why they're important for your photography business, how to ask your clients for them, and how to use testimonials to book more clients. This free photography resource is sponsored by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for photographers to stand out and succeed online. I have been using Squarespace since 2015, and it's truly the best out there. You can get 10% off when you go to squarespace.com/Jessica Whitaker. Testimonials are generally positive reviews that clients leave for you in recommendation to others. They touch on the before, during, and after of a client's experience. What the booking process looked like, what the photo shoot day was like, and their experience with you, how they felt about the final product. Who do you ask testimonials from? Number one is any client that books with you. It's ideal to get a testimonial from somebody that you gel with, that you had a smooth booking process with. You know that they had fun on the photo shoot and they were excited about their images. And the second type of client you need to get testimonials from are people that you are photographing for free. Testimonials need to be a part of any agreement of somebody that you are photographing for free. And we'll talk about how to get that from past clients and past photo shoots you've done. Testimonials build credibility, they establish authority, and they give prospective clients a reference on how you operate. Where should you share client testimonials? Number one is on your website. You want to sprinkle these testimonials throughout the entirety of your website, not just your homepage. I've done dozens and dozens of website reviews for photographers in private coaching sessions that I offer, as well as in the occasional YouTube video. That's actually a more recent video I've done. I'll have that link down below or on the iCard. And common feedback that I give is that you need to share testimonials on your homepage, on your contact page, on even your investment pricing page. And when I see inspirational quotes on your website, I encourage people to swap the quote out for a client testimonial instead. Another place you can share client testimonials is on your Instagram, and it doesn't have to be its own text post on your feed. It can be incorporated in a carousel post. That's usually what I do. You can also share client testimonials in the materials you send out to prospective clients. So whether that's in your pricing guide, your information PDF that you send over, or even at the bottom of your email. The priority where you should be putting these testimonials is on your website. And if you're thinking, oh my gosh, one more thing I need to do on my website, I want to encourage you to prioritize building your website or finishing it up, because your website can actually generate more inquiries for you than social media. And that's done through SEO, search engine optimization. Your website is the only piece of real estate online that you own. Social media is simply rented property. Social media is controlled by an algorithm, and for a lot of us, myself included, the algorithm can be quite discouraging. Websites are not depicted by an algorithm, they are depicted by Google search. SEO, search engine optimization, is how you can keyword your website for the place that you want to book and the kind of photography you want to book. So for example, I am a Seattle portrait photographer. I am going to keyword my website to bring in those types of clients. In the past, doing SEO on your website has been very ambiguous. It's been hard to figure out, but with a Squarespace website platform, you are able to plug and play SEO keywords and descriptions into your website. Every single page, every element, you can pop in keywords and a description, and you can use AI. I recommend Google Gemini. I recently did a video all about how to start with SEO. I will have it linked above and down below in the description box. And Squarespace actually now has rolled out a feature where you can use AI when building your website. Squarespace is the all-in-one platform for building a beautiful professional photography website. You not only can have your website on Squarespace, but you can also host the domain, a custom email address, you can have an online store. You can also now do invoicing through Squarespace, which is incredible. Squarespace Blueprint is the new guided design system where you can use AI to completely customize every visual element on your website. It's drag and drop on a whole new level and optimized for every device. Fluid Engine, which is the next generation website editor from Squarespace, it's never been easier to unlock unbreakable creativity. You'll choose your website starting point and customize every design detail with reimagined, totally new drag and drop features. Fluid Engine is included in any new Squarespace site. If you're a photographer or creative of any kind and you know that your website needs to be prioritized, I encourage you to check out Squarespace. You'll be able to design a beautiful professional website in just a weekend. Head to squarespace.com to start your free 14-day trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Jessica Whitaker for 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Now that you know how important testimonials can be for your business, especially on your website and social media, let's talk about where to ask for testimonials. And then I'll share with you how to ask, how to follow up, all of that. The two most obvious ways would be through text message and email. I don't like any client communication through text message. I think it can become overwhelming and disorganized. And I also think it can be a bit unprofessional, and that's a hot take. I have a video all about why I think this could be a mistake. I'll link it above and down below. I've been teaching photography here on YouTube for free since 2015, so I have a ton of free resources. Be sure to hit subscribe so that you're the first to know when new free videos for your photography business come out. I prefer to do everything through email, and that would include asking for a client testimonial. And that testimonial would be written out in email format. You could ask clients to leave a testimonial as a Google review if you have your business registered on Google. If you have a third-party service like The Knot where you book clients, you could ask clients to leave testimonial on The Knot. However, if you are somebody who goes back and forth between if you want to keep your registration with The Knot, then I would recommend for them to also leave it on Google Review, not just on the third-party platform. And lastly, Facebook reviews. I think it's becoming a bit more obsolete, and I would prioritize Google reviews. And the thing is, with the Google reviews, you can copy and paste what they write there and use that on your website and on social media. It doesn't just live on Google. Totally okay to take that review and recycle the content. There's two types of testimonials that a client can leave. The classic is a written testimonial, and this is about 5 to 7 sentences where you want to offer prompts, because if you just ask somebody to email you back a testimonial, the way that they're going to get it done is if you give them kind of some ideas for what to say. These prompts will help them reflect on the experience with you. And I've actually created a handful of testimonial request templates that you can use that include the prompts to send clients. I will have those templates linked down in the description box below. For example, a good prompt would be, how is the communication with me leading up to the photo shoot? How did you feel with the posing and directing? A very powerful testimonial style is video. And this requires a lot more effort and a bit more incentive, but video testimonial is incredible because you can have it on your website. A client watching can feel more connected, and you can take the video content and transcribe it, write it out, and use that as quotes or written testimonials on your website. Video testimonials are an innovative way to have your clients rave about their experience with you. However, 9 times out of 10, your clients are going to opt for a written testimonial over a video testimonial. However, when it comes to doing free photography photo shoots, I encourage you to have part of the deal be that you'll receive a 3-minute video testimonial. Even having just one video testimonial on your website can be so powerful, be a unique edge that you have on the competition. Before I move into when to ask for testimonials, I want to decipher the 2 different styles. So there's testimonials that I have been talking about, but there's also when somebody texts you. That to me is social proof. So if a client texts me after a photo shoot, immediately they're in the car home and I see them saying, oh my gosh, we had so much fun on the shoot. Thank you. I'm so excited for the photos. To me, that's not a testimonial. That's social proof to show my clients are having fun. I can screenshot that, share that on stories, and it's about one aspect of the experience. But a testimonial is something that is more in depth and touches on ideally the before, during, and after. And that's when you guide them with the prompts. Or it's a review, for example, with a wedding photographer about how you did on the day of the wedding, how you handled everything, how organized you were, how encouraging, da da da. It's a bit more in depth than just the text message. And you might even get a paragraph text message from a client after you've delivered a gallery of images to them. This social proof is also unprompted. There's always a gray area. These can bleed into each other, but just to give you an idea of the difference and what I consider a testimonial. When do you ask clients for testimonials? That is going to be once the images are delivered. And I recommend to ask for that testimonial once you see that they have received the gallery. A day or so after. An alternative way of doing it is to schedule out a follow-up email a week or so after the photo shoot, and in that follow-up you can also ask for a testimonial. That's when I like to ask once the images are delivered. Now, how about following up? I think that with testimonials, it's okay to follow up twice, but it needs to be quite spread out. It is hard to incentivize somebody to take the time to write out the review once they've received the images, the deal is done, they are moving on to the next stage in their wedding planning or whatever. Life gets in the way, and it can be intimidating for somebody to sit down and take the time to write the review. But that's why when you request a testimonial, you're going to include why it's important for your business and how it can impact your business in a positive way and how it means a lot to you. And that's when you can include the prompts so that they see all up front, oh, okay, you know what? I can take 10 minutes to write through this. I'm not starting from complete scratch. These prompts and questions are giving me a good idea of what I want to say, and it's bringing up a lot for me. I'm able to reflect on the experience. I had an amazing experience with this photographer, and I want them to go on and book more photo shoots. I didn't know testimonials help, so I'm going to take the time to write something out. Now that you know how to do this going forward with new clients, how can you get testimonials from past clients? First, start out by sending out emails to your clients saying, I'm wanting to include testimonials on my website. It helps me in my business. Here's the prompts. Send out that similar email. Follow up twice with that email. And if you find that you're not getting any reviews back, what you could do a month or so later is offer an incentive. So for example, if you leave a review or if you leave a video review, I would love to give you a $5 coffee gift card. And then it's like, ooh, another option is you could offer $10 or $20 off their next photo shoot. Clients who have had a good experience with you, which is the majority of the people that we're booking, they want to leave a review for you. They want to see you succeed. It's all about the ask and the follow up. And remember, I have those testimonial request templates linked down in the description box below. It'll be the second link in the description box. And if you're a photographer who's looking to join a kind, encouraging, and inclusive photography community, I encourage you to check out my free Facebook group called Build and Bloom. This is the best place to ask questions about your specific photography business. Whether you need help navigating a difficult client situation or you want an extra set of eyes on the Squarespace website you're about to launch, Build and Bloom is my best free resource. If you're not on Facebook, we also have a Build and Bloom Discord that will be linked down below. And the Build and Bloom Photography podcast, available for you to listen and learn wherever you get your podcasts. Be sure to hit subscribe so you're the first to know when new free videos for your business come out, and I will see you in my next video. Click right here to watch and to learn. I'll see you there.